Erosion can be completed by two main natural processes, wind and water. Soils that are extremely dry and dust-like, or soils with a low clay content, as they will have low adhesion between the particles, are more susceptible to wind erosion. Higher wind velocities will erode at a greater rate. If the soil is unprotected, then the wind can blow the soil large distances from the area it was formed. It could be deposited elsewhere, leading to negative impacts such as increased atmospheric particulates, which can worsen health conditions such as asthma, blocking light penetration into leaves if it lands on their surface, reducing rate of photosynthesis in the plants, increased turbidity of water bodies, leading to reduced light levels, so less photosynthesis of submerged plants. If the soil was originally near the coast, it could end up in the ocean and smother corals, leading to their zooxanthellae bleaching, which will end up killing the coral. In urban areas, the soil can be deposited on roads, which can be dangerous as they can cause skidding of vehicle tyres. Reduced productivity, as the most fertile topsoil tends to erode first, so fewer nutrients remain for plant growth. Desertification of the soil, where it becomes desert-like, so vegetation isn't as able to grow there. Water erosion. Water erosion rates are all increased by steeper gradients. Remember that you need to link this to the increased kinetic energy of the water particles if they're moving down a hill, as they are travelling at higher velocities, meaning they can carry more soil particles. There are a couple of different ways in which water can erode the soil. The first method being rain splash erosion, which is exactly what it sounds like. The splash of a raindrop onto the soil dislodges the soil particle. With heavier rain, this effect is worsened, and large masses of soil can be removed at once. The second category is surface runoff erosion. This happens when the soil has become waterlogged, so infiltration is no longer possible and the water begins running off the surface, carrying topsoil particles with it. This is more likely to occur in clay soils, as they have fewer air spaces between particles, so have a slow drainage rate. This effect is made worse by a steep gradient, as the water will have more kinetic energy. On a slope, the increased mass of the soil from the water it is retaining, alongside the lubrication that the water provides, can lead to landslides, which can smother areas downhill. This could potentially damage habitats, smother plants to prevent photosynthesis, or enter water bodies, increasing turbidity and decreasing flow rate. This often occurs in areas where deforestation has happened, as the deep soil has lost the structural stability of the roots to bind it together, so is much more likely to slide.